I've been so tired. It's inevitable. Let me see. Oh, that's it. We are live, fellas. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Route 30.
You know what time it is.
Do you guys have a game today?
We do.
Oh, wait. You don't have a polo on.
Man, this is our fourth game in 4 days. So I gave the polo a break. It gotta be
Wait.
washed.
I'm screaming. I'm like, bruh. I was like, I wasn't sure if you had a game or not. Dang, I
Mhm.
got pump fake. Definitely got pump fake. Dang, we got 25 people in here already. Good morning. I don't think Jordan can hear us because he doesn't have his headphones on. But Norris said that he doesn't that he does have a game day, but he's not wearing the polo
You know
today.
what? You know what? I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Oh, good morning, TJ. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Vonnie's son. Another day above ground. I know that's right. I know that is right. It's not bad. It's not that bad for us. It's truly not. It's a good morning. We working, we rocking, and I think that's all we can do, right? Good morning, Terry Gooden, aka Mama G.
Who was that? TJ, what up, Brody? Another day, dog. Another day, man. Vion, Nate.
Good
Vion,
morning.
what up?
There we go. We got an outfit change.
It's game day. Ain't nothing new. You right, Ash.
Oh my God.
Hold me accountable. You know
Thank
what?
you,
know
Norris.
what?
I like the
Hey.
consistency.
You expensive, you know that.
Hey, yo,
Got so many different flavors with them. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Look, I was
you gotta
thrown.
keep the superstition. I don't know what was going on with you, dog. I don't know. Wait,
You're
what's
right.
the record right now?
What's our record right now? Oh,
You have an article out too. I'm about to read it.
yeah.
Let me
Go ahead and
see.
read that for us. Go ahead and read that.
Let me
Just
see if I could post it. Hold on. We're gonna share the screen. We're gonna go here, share screen. We're gonna start it off right here. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Actually, we're gonna start it off up here. That's crazy. You working, man.
Man, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to share this knowledge.
Oh, look at this. Norris Cole leads Shamrocks girls basketball to best start in nearly a decade. NBA champ uses pro experience in first coaching gig. Oh my God, Norris, I am so proud.
Thank you, thank you,
What?
thank you.
The
Oh,
Trinity
yeah.
Shamrocks girls basketball team is off to their best start in nearly 2 decades, large in part due to a complete buy-in from the players into their new head coach, two-time NBA champion Norris Cole. Oh, wow. We got a
Appreciate
full
that.
length thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, we just working. You know, you work in the dark, and sometimes you get a little light shined on it. That's all.
Listen to
W
this.
article. W article.
W article.
Right
Oh, you have a challenge in coaching. The challenge in coaching is taking what you know, communicating it to them so they can understand and play the game. I understand what my players are going through firsthand. I can relate to them, and I think they understand that. Key.
Major
Right.
key.
Shout out to the boy. First off, the big dog. Yo, when you first, before we get into the show, number one, Norris, talk about the journey into coaching because I've known you for a few years now, and we never talked about you coaching girls basketball. I'm just being honest. I was low-key shocked when you first told me. But what went on with the decision? For those that don't know, can you also tell them, are you still playing? And is that the plan still too as well? And then tell them like what this process has been. And then what is your thought processes going forward with your professional career? And then also, how you're managing doing this and then going into your professional career too?
Yeah, so I am still a player. I haven't retired. I've been playing in Puerto Rico the last 4 seasons. Been playing down there at a high level, and I've been enjoying it. I always figure, my body, my mind, and different opportunities will let me know when it's time for me to hang them up. But I still enjoy playing, and I'm still, in shape. My body is still in good shape, so I am still a player. The coaching gig, sometimes in life, you just have to be prepared for unexpected opportunities, and this was an unexpected opportunity. My wife is from this area. We received a call. We talked about it. It was a school that kind of needed a coach to step in because they had just hired a coach, but the coach had health issues, and so I was here. I wasn't doing anything because my season doesn't start until like spring, summer, and so I just said, hey, I'll do it. My wife encouraged me, and I did it, and I took all the knowledge that I've gained over the years, and I communicated, formulated in a way that girls could understand it. Because I never thought about coaching, like you said. I always said I didn't really want to coach, but doing this has helped kind of transition my mindset to one day coaching might be something I could do full time. Whether staying at the school or going to the next level of the NBA, obviously, because I train and I have NBA skill development skills, and I still know the NBA level of basketball. But at the high school level, girls basketball, I never thought I would be coaching, let alone coaching girls, which is totally different than guys. But you always have to embrace the opportunity and use your gifts. And you never know where God going to put your gifts. You just got to be willing to use them when he give you opportunity.
Oh,
You expensive, you know that.
What, Ash?
Do you feel like coaching has made you a better player and able to understand the game better?
You know what, Ash? I never thought about that till you just asked me that. I think it has.
Really?
I think it has, because I know playing made me a better coach because I know what the players are going through. I know what they're thinking. So obviously when you know what your players are thinking, it helps you plan ahead. So I know playing helped me be a better coach. But now on the coaching side, it has helped me because now I know what the coaches are looking at. I know when they see certain things, I know what they mean. I know exactly what they're looking at when they say certain things. So you know what? I'm glad you asked me that because I never thought about that. But yeah, coaching is making me a better player as well. Because now I'm more, I was detail oriented, but now I know what it looks like from a coach's standpoint. Because a player and a coach's view is different.
Yeah. No, most definitely.
You expensive, you know that.
Shout out to Norris on the coaching, man. You still didn't give us the record before we get into the show. What's the record right now?
What are we? 12-2 now. We just came off a Philly tournament. I took the girls out of our area. We had to go play in a different area. We went and played in it's called the She Got Game Philly Live tournament, where we played against some powerhouses out there. And then we got another game today. We back in league play. We undefeated in league play in our area, in our district. We undefeated, but we took them out to the tournament out in Philly Live. We played a league game Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We went to Philly, and then today we got a game. So this is our 4th game in 4 nights. So.
Real quick, last question. First off, let me go ahead and mark this clip. But as a former player and then also as a coach, what advice would you give those two in terms of creating your network and creating a network while you're playing? Because a lot of people don't do that. They don't establish the networking, they don't establish the connections. Still checking with their former team. I know you still talk to Eric Spoelstra and keep in contact with him. How important is that while you're playing? Because a lot of times people wait until the end, and then like you go a year and you wasted a lot of time in the year trying to figure out what you're doing. So a lot of times it's good to network while you're playing. And how important is that?
That's very important, man. They always used to tell us, even before we made it to the pro, they always would tell us, like in college, use the game, don't let the game use you. And so same thing applies in the pros. Even though you're a pro, you're not going to be a pro forever. The pro career the average is 2 to 4 years. That's it. That's all most people get. And if you're blessed to get longer than that, then that's just a blessing. But during those years, it's important to get to know different people in the field, get to know the referees and their name, get to know the different coaches, go shake the different coaches' hand. and the people in your building. Get to know the media leader, the president, the GM, the assistants around. Have a relationship with them, because when this game is over, we're going to still be young. We can't sit at home at age, in our 20s or 30s and like sit at home forever and retire. I mean, you still have a whole life ahead of you. And so basketball is what you know. So you want to be around basketball. So it's important to have those relationships so that when you're done, they want to bring you on in a different capacity other than player. And that's important so that players are not just looked at as dumb jocks. They're looked at as human beings who are intelligent, who can bring value in other ways. So that's important to form those relationships.
Yep, let's get to it. Yep. Now let's get into it.
Let's go.
We are back live. You guys already know what time it is. It's time for y'all to. It's time for y'all to. Oh my goodness, we got another. The chat. Not wasting no time. I see where y'all going. Hold on. We're gonna get right to the rumors. We're gonna get right to what's going on in sports right now. But we got to talk to us. We got the 2-time NBA champion. He's at the top. He don't got a flat top. The boy Norris Cole is in the building.
You expensive, you know that.
Let's go. We in the building.
Full cap on. No cap. Her name is Ashten. She got the glasses on too. She might be Superwoman. We got Ashten Gooden in the building.
You expensive, you know that.
And then we got Jordan. I'm here.
Oh my God. I can't stand this.
We got a lot to talk about. Number one, before we get into all the rumors, I'm going to start putting the trophy on the screen starting tomorrow for our performance of the day, our story of the day. For the story of the day, we got to talk about a player. I wonder who that player is too, by the way. Hold on. Let me pull up his numbers.
And I wonder
Facts.
if you know.
Let me pull up his numbers, make sure I get this the right way.
While we have a little intermission.
Yeah, a little quick little,
And I wonder what it means. I
don't want to hear that singing, Ashton. Why you doing that, bro? Hold on.
Why you hating, sis?
Hey, look, he really be trying to hate on me today, but it's okay. Spartacus Harris said JB is going off. Mike C, why you put the emojis like that? What's going on? We're about to get into the MPJ trade talk soon, but Jordan is about to bring out the Sleeper of the Day trophy. But we got the chat cracking on the side.
Hey, they ready for this. Hey,
They're ready
for the MPJ Kaminga talk. They is ready.
Facts. All right. We ready. My bad, guys. I had to make sure we give this man a sound off the right way. Number one, our Sleeper of the Day award and our Performer of the Day award goes to none other than Caleb Love. Where is the love? That's what we're gonna do. We gotta show love to the boy Caleb Love. Number one, I want to give you guys a little bit of the man's journey. Was Mr. Basketball in Missouri in high school, transferred from North Carolina to Arizona, ended up being on a two-way contract, and that's something that we've talked about a lot in this NBA. Hey, if you are on a two-way and you're undrafted, there's a lot more opportunity. He was undrafted in 2025 in this last draft, ended up being on a two-way with Portland. He is cooking up. He had, what did he have yesterday? He had 21 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, is one of their three-point specialists on the squad, and he has been balling. In the last 6 games, he's averaging 17 points, 4.2 rebounds, 2.8 assists. What is he shooting from 3 currently? Shooting 41 from 3 right now. He is cooking up, man. So shout out to the boy, Caleb Love. But, man, I had to show love to that because he's been cooking up. Also, Colin Murray Boyles had a great game yesterday, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 17 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 steals, and a win for Toronto. So, man, shout out to all that, man. So, I love Caleb. I think he's cute, but he never smiles. But then he gets hot, he goes crazy like J.R. Smith.
Chicago Bears went crazy, by the way. That's a great
Man,
play.
I don't want to talk about that, bro.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
do this.
Yeah.
Don't do
I'm
this.
sorry.
Yeah, they're saying "Go Pack, Go" in the chat, so I wasn't gonna try to.
Bro, I know you're
The
hard
parade, but
Don't do this, bro. Hey, guys, for those of you guys that don't know, I'm a diehard Packer fan. And yesterday, we met The Undertaker. We were up the whole game. Game was in our hands, and we ended up losing. So
that's what
how I'm feeling right now about my Packers.
The Undertaker be losing, and then all of a sudden that song come on, and then he just rise up.
The cheese grater is crazy work, though.
Yeah,
I ain't never seen.
All right, guys, let's go out to the next.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Hey, to the next topic. Ivy, I appreciate you. Appreciate all the compliments too as well. MPJ has been a topic of discussion. He's in rumors right now, currently on going to the Golden State Warriors. It will be in a 3-team trade. Will Kuminga be involved? I need to check the sources on that too, by the way. I'm going to make sure I check and give y'all the full detail on that for tomorrow. But those are the rumors that we've seen online. My question to you both of you guys, is if you're the Brooklyn Nets, do you trade MPJ? I mean, a lot of times people say you got to trade him while his value is very high, but man, MPJ has been balling for the Brooklyn Nets. So what would you guys do in terms of it? And would you guys trade him? And then what do y'all think about Golden State or potentially Detroit and different area looks for him?
I'm putting the handcuffs on, buddy. But go ahead, Norris.
I don't think Brooklyn Nets brought him over to be like star player the way that he's become. I don't think that they kind of envisioned this. I don't think that they saw this. I don't ever think that it was their plan to have him there long term. I think Kuminga is a younger player who they could probably build some culture around and start to formulate some talent around. So in his contract, the way his contract is structured, I think it gives Brooklyn more flexibility if they can bring in Kuminga and then possibly sign Kuminga to a bigger deal. I think Golden State Warriors are always in win now mode because Steph Curry is still playing at a high level, so it's not time to rebuild yet because he's still at a high level, and you don't want to waste any of his time there. And MPJ is a player that will help take them to another level. It looks like on paper, the way he's playing right now, it seems like if you put him on the Warriors, they could go to another level.
Let me correct you real quick. The MPJ, if he were to go, he would go into a 3-team trade, potentially to Sacramento, for a team that wants him.
So it's not just to the Warriors.
It'll probably be a 3-team trade. It's looking like, for sure. Because of the way the cap goes, you got to make the cap kind of,
It gotta match. It definitely has to
match out. So that's
but
kind
if he ends up in the Warriors, even a 3-team trade and they make it work, whatever. If he ends up at the Warriors, that's a great move by the Warriors. I don't know how they can make that work because I know MPJ is, he got a nice contract too. So if they can make that work, that would be great. But I think the Warriors are kind of ruining Kuminga right now. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't like what they're doing. The young fella, he's not able to grow. He's not able to, play and, do the things that he's capable of doing. So I think they need to do whatever they can to get, if they're not going to utilize him, get him out of there because he is a talented young player that can grow and potentially be a high-level player in this league if he gets a chance to go somewhere that values him. And so I want to see Kuminga get out of there so that he can flourish.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I see the chat going crazy about this Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan. I'm gonna look that up.
We're gonna talk about that too, because the OG tripping. I know you hurt. I know you butt hurt, but stop all that. Like he tripping.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
But back to MPJ.
Yeah.
I honestly like him as a top 2 go-to player on the team. Do you feel like he'll be a top 2 go-to on the team with Jimmy Butler? Because I know you've seen Jimmy, especially during his Heat days. Jimmy actually is a pass-first player too as well. A lot of times his stats, people think, oh, yeah, he's trying to get a bucket. Jimmy's all about making the right play. So do you see MPJ being the second person on that team to go to? Or do you think Jimmy and him are just going to interchange in terms of being a second and third? Because the way MPJ playing, he ain't trying to be no third option.
Well, I think that naturally it'll happen. MPJ will be the second option just because the way he shoots the ball. So he'll score more just by virtue of his aggression. Just his nature is to score the ball. Obviously, in the playoffs, it might be a little different because you said Jimmy likes to make the right play, but sometimes the right play is scoring. Like, I don't like when sometimes people kind of misconstrue, like making the right play means not shooting. Jimmy is capable of doing whatever. And I think he's just trying to fit in and do what he needs to do. And when he needs to score more, he'll score more. But I think as far as a 1-2 option, obviously Steph is going to be the one option. I think MPJ and Jimmy Butler are alternate who's going to be like the depending on the matchup, who's going to be the second option. But MPJ will probably score more because he's going to shoot more because that's who he is.
Mm-hmm.
MPJ, he let it fly. He hugs. If it touches him and he open, it's going up. It's going up.
Hoop Central asked, what would MPJ bring to the Warriors exactly?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jay.
The first thing MPJ is going to bring to the Warriors is actually size, because they have one of the smallest groups I have ever seen in the league. They're trotting out like 6'2" up to 6'7", 6'7". But I'd love to see him go over there and bring some size to that team, because they definitely need it. That's the first thing. He can rebound. He also is a shoot first scorer, which they definitely need to as well, and also they need a lot more scoring. But for me, got to be size, a little bit of defense too on the wing, be able to guard the power forwards, be a little bit a bigger team, not just have Draymond out there. And I feel for Draymond, by the way, too. Draymond got to guard the biggest centers. The stuff Draymond does defensively for me, bro, on that team, I couldn't imagine being like 6'7", 6'8", with 6'4" guards around me, 6'4" players around me, having to guard Jokic.
that ain't his. That's the team's fault. They structured it that way. They made it that way. That ain't his fault. Yeah, they made it there. I think what else he's going to bring is he's going to bring a gravity pull on offense, so that Steph, because Steph has such a gravity pull where the defense is always pulling towards his side. He's going to make the integrity of the offense be balanced now, because you can't just leave him open, because MPJ can go for 30 or 40 as well. And he can shoot for high percentage as well. So I think it's going to bring a balance to the offense to where Steph will have more room to work, because you can't just totally help and shift to Steph's side. So I think other than the height, because I agree with you as well, he's going to automatically bring size on the court. And he can offensive rebound. When Draymond is running those dribble handoffs, if they cheat the dribble handoff and, MPJ is in the corner or the short corner, that's alive now, because he is 6'11". So he's going to bring all of that, on offense. And then defensively, just the very fact of just being tall, he can help rebound and get in passing lanes.
Yeah. And before we get into Squeeze's question, Pooh Bear said rumors about, MPJ's headed to the Warriors, and I guess he followed Curry. How much impact do the players, or specifically MPJ, have within this trade?
Well, it all depends on which player it is. Obviously, the higher level players have more leverage. Your star players like your Stephs, your LeBrons, your Lucas and stuff like that. They have a lot of influence on where they go a lot of times. It's just the nature of the business. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, because we just saw what happened to Luka. But I would say that the agents behind the scenes are working, and they're talking to the players. Hey, these are your potential options if we go this route. Which ones do you like? And from that communications, the agent can go out and kind of work with what's available.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And then Squeeze said, would you three give up Kuminga for Porter Jr.? Warriors been on a run, but they need a third scorer. Would you guys personally give him up?
Well, it's not about giving him up. They're not playing him. they got my man buried on the pine. Like, if you ain't gonna use him, get him out. Don't sabotage my man's career. Got him sitting there. Man, he's a really good player. I guess he just don't fit with those guys, which sometimes in the league, sometimes you don't fit, but don't sabotage my man, because they like, well, we know he's pretty good, so we want to hold on to him just in case. Like, man, get my man and get him out. You ain't gonna use him, get him out. Because they sabotaging him, man. They want him to play a certain way. You don't do that to young players with his talent. You don't ask him to try to be like you don't try to dim his light, especially when your old guys are on their way out. Like, you don't ask him to try to be like a Draymond or like a Bogut or like, Sean Livingston or guys from the past. They trying to formulate him into that. Those guys are championship guys, but he's a young guy. You don't ask him to do that at the teenage age that when he came into the league. You use his youth, you use his energy, you use his ability to score and create. And if you're not going to use that, get him out and let him fly.
Yeah. Also, the last thing about the Warriors too as well, I don't even think people know this. So Steph Curry on this team averages 4.7 threes per game. The next person is Moses Moody in terms of league leaders on that team. I mean, in terms of player leaders on that team with 2 threes a game. So it goes Steph from 4.7 threes to Moses Moody at 2. We probably have never seen that on the Warriors team. So MPJ is going to definitely bring more threes to the team, which they are in desperate need of, because after Moody, we also have Brandon Podziemski. He's at 1.8. And I have not seen a team where we've had one player, as in Steph Curry, average 4.7 threes, and then there's not another one followed up with a 3.7 threes or 3 threes per game. So MPJ going to that team and they going to let him let it fly would be very beneficiary for the Warriors, because right now Moses Moody is the second leader on that team with 2.2 threes per game. So I could see that jump happening too for them. Let me see how many threes MPJ is making per game.
They need more high octane offense. Like they need some. They on 87 gas, 80, 89 gas. They need some 91, 93. They need some more.
The premium
high octane. Like seriously, because they putting too much stress on Steph. It's too much stress for a 36-year-old, 37-year-old to be out there having to do that without somebody else. It's not that Steph can't do it, but you got to have somebody else out there that's also playing high octane or capable of playing high octane. And if you ain't gonna let Kuminga do it, because Kuminga willing to do it, but for whatever reason they don't like it, so bring in somebody else who's gonna do it. And if that's what they wasting, you don't want to waste Steph, and you don't want him to be having to do so much to where you break him down. You want to have a younger guy who can also carry the load sometime. And if you ain't gonna let Kuminga do it, go ahead and bring in PJ, because guess what? He gonna get 4 threes up every night at least. Every night he gonna get 4 of them up. Sometimes he gonna get 7 of them up.
Coach PJ on TikTok is asking, will they be able to keep Buddy?
I gotta look at the pricing, because MPJ is around 37 million. Kuminga would be around 22 to 23. So they're gonna have to either, I would think they were either gonna have to add a Moody, which is at 10. They're gonna have to add Buddy Hield, which is like around 9 or 8. So yeah, one of those guys would have to leave too as well, just so you can make the salary caps, make the cap work. Yeah. Michael Porter Jr. is averaging 26 points per game, making 2.5 threes per game. So he will automatically be in second on that Warriors team in terms of 3-pointers made per game if he ends up joining that team. And like I said before, Moody is at 2. So yeah, I think that would be, but going back to the Kuminga thing, yeah, they would have to incorporate a Buddy Hield, or they would have to incorporate Moody just to make the salaries work too as well. Let Buddy go. Norris is crazy. He forgot to shoot. Like, nah, I wouldn't say that, bro. DeLorean, you think that?
What'd he say?
He said, let Buddy Hield go. Norris is crazy. He forgot how to shoot since he came to the Warriors.
Nah, I didn't forget how to shoot, bro.
Nah.
The lineup, there's been different lineup changes. They playing a little bit different. Like, a lot goes into it's not just about shooting the ball bad. There's a such thing as what you call rhythm. And right now, the Warriors have a different type of rhythm. They're playing short guys, which means it's hard to shoot threes at a high percentage when you having to guard guys that are out of your size or your position that you wouldn't normally guard. Like he said, Draymond is the tallest guy out there guarding the big. So the next biggest guy, a shooter like Buddy Hield, is having to guard, which takes away from your 3-point shooting and your rhythm on offense. So they need to get guys back to playing their natural position, and then guys might shoot the ball better. Buddy Hield did not forget how to shoot.
Yeah. Next thing, Dion, we'll get to your Lakers versus Bucks. What is this Michael Jordan stuff? What happened? I'm confused. What happened? Everybody's going crazy.
So Isaiah Thomas went on the podcast with Chandler Parsons and DeMarcus Cousins and Lou Will, and said some more stuff about MJ. I don't know why he keep doing this, but it's making him look so bad. Like his feelings are basically hurt. He gonna talk bad about MJ until MJ apologized for what he said on The Last Dance. But trying to say he he shouldn't be considered in the GOAT conversation because he don't lead in no statistical categories, which is not true, by the way. He has number one scoring average, playoff and regular season for career, but that's nonetheless. We can go to. He just needs to stop it because it's making it look bad.
We're gonna do that. Yo, shout out to my old teammate Leland in the building in the chat.
Oh,
shout out to the boy Leland, my dog. What's good, dog? Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
All is going well, dog. Ashten, find the clip. Are you looking for it or no?
Yeah, I was trying to find it right now.
Basically, he just hurt. His feelings is hurt. OG, you're making yourself look bad while you're doing this.
But he met the criteria, though. That's what he's mad about. He met the criteria.
I like that.
Hold on, dog.
Listen, we get it. We get you should have been on the dream team. We get all that, but it's too many clips of you talking about how Jordan's the greatest to now when your feelings got hurt. Now you backtracking. You can't do that. Like we get it, but you can't do that, Isaiah. You can't do that, OG. Well, you can, but it just make you look silly. Like you look crazy. It'll look crazy what you're doing, OG. Like just give it up.
Yeah. In terms of that, what was the relationship like between those two? Weren't they close before or no?
I don't know if they was ever. I mean, yeah, they was cool. Their families was cool because Jordan played in Chicago and Isaiah's from Chicago. Yeah, so yeah, their families and everything were cool. But back then the rivalry were real rivalries. Like they really didn't like each other.
Really
so
it was very personal. It seemed like
it was very personal. And so Jordan made a comment in The Last Dance. We all know what he thought about Isaiah Thomas. I think Isaiah took it out of context a little bit. I think Jordan was referring to how he felt back then. But Isaiah didn't like it, and I understand he didn't like it, and so he wants an apology. And until he gets an apology, he's on a smear campaign. But you can't smear Jordan. I mean, you can try all you want.
It's an impossible task, bro. It's an impossible task.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's like you can't. No matter how you try, like it just make you look bad.
Yeah.
Let me see
if this clip Isaiah Thomas. My dad used to make me watch him. Like that 1-2 dribble pull-up Jordan, that's my game. I got that from Isaiah. My dad used to personally make me sit down and watch him play. So it's hard for me.
The movie Hoop Dreams is about Isaiah. That's an iconic movie about two guys.
What I'm saying. So I'm trying to keep the respect there because I've learned so much from this guy, but he's just going on a downward spiral. Like I don't know.
All right, play the clip, man.
Okay, let me see if you guys can hear it.
Arguably the best players or athletes in those sports, they hold the world records. I know we talk about Jordan, but he leads in no statistical basketball category. But yet we say there's an argument about him being the best. But then when you look at Kareem and you look at LeBron, those guys lead in several statistical categories. But yet we say somebody else is better. And, I'm just giving you like the evidence, right? Here's the evidence. And what, 15 years from now, when the next generation come along and they talk about how great LeBron James was and how great Kevin Durant was and Steph Curry was, it won't even be a conversation or debate. Your generation right now is the only y'all say we hating on y'all hating on yourself. every time we ask you who your top 10 is, you list 10 guys from the 80s.
I don't think what he said was bad. What did he say that was so bad?
That Jordan don't lead in no categories and that he's not going to be remembered in the GOAT conversation 20 years from now. Are you on crack? Are you crazy? Jordans are the Jordans. What are you crazy?
Yeah,
oh my God.
Come on. Stop it, OG.
I thought it was worse. That's my bad.
Yeah, but come on, like don't do that.
Ron said it was more than that. Actually, you got to find more because I was hold on.
Yeah. Come on. Like,
that's a full 4 minute, but that is 4 minutes.
Like, come on, yo. Come on.
Yeah, because like that clip wasn't crazy. Like, I know it got to be.
But it was crazy though. It was crazy to say that in 20 years nobody's gonna know who Michael Jordan is. Stop it.
Like that clip was bad, but it wasn't crazy. Like I thought it was about to be like, yo, this dude's talking overly crazy. That one was like, it was mild. That was mild sauce, to be honest. You got to find the other clip. Ron, what else was he saying, dog?
Every record that these dudes is getting, guess what the name is that they're getting it from? Michael Jordan. Every time LeBron passes to get a record, it's coming from Michael Jordan. He's doing it years later. Like, come on, like Isaiah, you know better.
Yeah. On TikTok, they said, Coach PJ said, that's really as bad as it gets. I don't think IT was out of pocket.
See? I don't think he was out of pocket.
And then Spadicus said he dissed him on We Like Jordan because he gave us shoes and warm-ups. That's what
he did say that too. He said that too. Not understanding that the reason.
What did he say? What did he say?
Best. He said we people be putting up Jordan because he's selling us gym shoes and warm-ups.
Nah, he's tripping on that.
I know he's tripping. He big tripping. He been tripping. I'm trying to keep it respectful, but like I'm about to go at him in a minute. He keep doing that. Stop doing that, Isaiah, because I got some facts too. Like, stop that.
Why does he keep bringing up MJ in every interview?
I'm telling you, he met the criteria, and he wasn't on that dream team.
That's kind of
crazy. Hey, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. That's a part of the legacy. I would be very upset if I wasn't a part of that dream team.
Yeah, being upset is one thing, but trying to do the smear campaign for the GOAT, it's not gonna work.
You never smear someone. There's no need to do that. I wouldn't do that.
Smear Jordan. He keep trying. It make him look great.
Number one. And Jordan, he's looking at the iPad laughing. You already know how. That's the one thing. Yeah, he wants Jordan to say sorry. It's not gonna happen. Never.
Do you guys think that MJ should say sorry?
No, because you know why? He's going to go right to the podcast mic and be like, yo, guys, everybody, I have a public service announcement. Michael Jordan apologized to me. And Michael Jordan is one of the biggest savages in the league. He's not doing none of that. I'm just telling you right now. And he's at the top of the mountain, and he's looking down at all the rest of us right now. That is what it is on the basketball mountain. But hopefully, LeBron can catch him, but y'all don't want him to catch him. So that's what y'all going to do on the Jordan Mountain. Feel like there's two mountains. There's a LeBron Mountain and there's a Jordan Mountain. When you go to the Jordan Mountain and you bring any type of LeBron talk to the Jordan Mountain, they throwing rocks, all type of stuff to kind of knock you down the mountain. That's how I feel about the Jordan Mountain. Because even if you be like, yo, LeBron is in the conversation, Jordan fans don't want to hear none of that for some reason, dog. I don't know what's going on with that. But, hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I just want to stop doing it. Like, just leave it alone, bro. You hurt, your feelings hurt. We get it, but just leave it alone. Just because you sound like a hater. Like, you be trying to make it sound intelligent, but you really, at the end of the day, you sound like a hater, man.
Wait, what was I don't think Rich Paul was throwing shade, Hoop Central. What you mean? But I seen he said that he'll get a last shot to Jordan over LeBron.
No, he didn't say he's been hate. He said y'all see he been talking on every platform.
Was semi-shade though.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I mean, I don't he
has appreciate you, man. Appreciate you reposting.
So what would you guys do if you were IT? Would you guys talk about it continuously, or would you just let it go and try to figure out how to,
Man, how many times have people hurt your feelings? Do you keep bringing it up to people that hurt your feelings, or do you move on in life? Like, life is good. I'm pretty sure his life is good. I mean, it's not like it cost him $1. I mean, he seems like he's really secure. His family's secure. He still has opportunities in the NBA. It's not like it's affecting his life.
Clearly, it's affecting his life. He brings it up every month.
I just think you should just leave it alone.
If
you're gonna be mad, keep it to the point.
You're not a gold medalist, huh?
I don't know if he's a gold medalist.
Exactly. That's my point. Oh my God! Yo, the fact that
he's a national champion though, he got a national championship.
I don't care.
He got an NBA championship. He's one of the all-time greats. Like, I mean,
we was wrong in that front, but yeah, we do. I don't even know. I can't ask someone to let it go because he don't have a gold medal to the resume. But I just don't like the smear campaign.
That's what I'm saying. You cannot let it go without doing this, though.
Yeah.
Be mad without doing
let it go. But the smear campaign, I don't agree with the smear campaign. Because number one,
I ain't gonna smear him like that. You a hater.
Yeah, fact, and it's a lose-lose. Whenever Jordan's in it, it's a lose-lose, guys. I've learned that through my own experience. Whenever I bring up Jordan, it's a lose-lose situation. All right, but next thing, got to talk about, and this is the audience's choice. See, this is why I like this. We let you guys choose some of the topics. Lakers, Bucks. Ashten, Giannis told me to tell you what up, too, by the way. Wanted to tell you that. He asked about you.
Really?
He was like, yo, where's your sis at? He was like, yo, tell sis I said what up. That was from the boy Giannis. Tanasis gang, you already know. He already said what up. But, Ashten, I don't know if you're trying to show something because I can't see it.
No, I'm trying to switch it.
Okay. But, yeah. First thing, there was a moment during that game, at the end of the game, after the game, LeBron got Giannis got his jersey signed from the boy LeBron, and he got the Bronny jersey signed. I loved every moment of that. I think it's fire seeing, some of our greatest in this era of time, and who, to share a moment like that. Because, hey, I ain't even going to lie to you. I need to add to my jersey wall. Norris, what do you got on your jersey wall right now?
So you got to remember, during my time, it wasn't the jersey swap. It was the shoe swap. It was to get your shoe signed. And so I got a nice collection of autographed, worn shoes. I got some Kobe signatures that he signed, personalized to me. I got some Paul Pierce. I got some Melos. I got some Ray Allen, some Brown, some D Wade, some Juwan Howard, some Drew Holidays. Dang. Yeah, I got a nice shoe collection with the authentic signature to Norris on that. I got a lot of that. Yep.
No, that's fine.
Do you just hold them, or do you guys ever be like, man, these hold value in the future? Because that's what a lot of fans do.
Well, I got them as collectibles, but best believe, if you get between the rock and the hard place, they definitely make condition. You know what I mean?
Someone's gonna get a shoe that says $2.
Yeah. No, I got them put away. I got them put away. And off to the side, because those shoes are like priceless for like us athletes. Those are priceless to have those things, especially guys who are not with us anymore, or guys that are going to go down and like into the Hall of Fame, whether it's college basketball or NBA basketball. Those things are like priceless. Like I got a pair of Shane Battier shoes. He one of the best college basketball players of all time. I got one of his authentic signed shoes. So it's important to have those things. I wish I would have did some more jersey stuff, but that just wasn't the thing back then. It was get the shoe. Everybody, hey, Kobe, can I get your shoes? Hey, Paul Pierce, can I get your shoes after the game? Hey, Brian, after the seat, can I get them shoes? Them all red ones, boom, boom, boom. Like that's what it was back then. So and that's what I got.
Has any of them was like, nah, I can't do it today?
Nah, I haven't. That haven't happened to me. I was fortunate.
Has it ever happened to someone though?
I'm pretty sure it has. Because sometimes guys might have their own idea. Like after the game, they're like, I'm wearing these shoes and I'm going to give these to my foundation, or I'm wearing these shoes and I already have a kid that I already promised them to. So in that case, it has happened before. But I was always fortunate when I asked for a pair. The guys, they was able to get me the pair.
Yeah. What DeLorean wants to talk.
Always keep them, because 20 years from now, 30 years from now, those are collectible items.
Price is up.
Oh man, the Kobe's, God forbid, you hate for something like that to happen, but like those shoes right now are like you can't find them, and if you put them for sale, they automatically gonna get scooped up.
Yeah,
the LeBron shoes, and anywhere really, any of his paraphernalia, but specifically certain colorways. I'm telling you, I'm just telling you, it's crazy.
What are we about to say,
DeLorean wants to talk more about the loss with the Lakers. All right, so breaking down that game.
They always want to talk about
don't give him no pass, DeLorean. I feel you, DeLorean. Don't give him no pass. When the Lakers win, you got to hear about it.
Hey, number one, this is why I love talking about this team and this circumstances, because, guys, a lot of Laker fans, I call them the hater train in terms of why they bring this part up. It's the LeBron James factor. Y'all want LeBron James out, right? I hear a lot of people say that, and I think it's crazy, number one. After you see how like each time a loss happens or a win, every conversation is about the Lakers, right? When LeBron leaves, a lot of the blame is going to go to Luka. I'm just telling you right now, I'm foreseeing it. And it takes a lot to be under that magnifying glass. I'm just telling you as a Laker fan, because it ain't about, oh yeah, this player's cooking. If you ain't winning, they don't want to hear none of that. I'm just telling you right now, and the time frame is very small. I'm just being honest with y'all. If you don't bring no championship to the Lake Show, man, and I just really hope that dynamic between Luka and the Lake Show ends up working out, because when that time comes, when LeBron leaves and that blame goes to Luka, I'm nervous about it. I'm not going to lie to you. It takes a strong individual to deal with that. We had Cole, we had LeBron, we had Magic, we had Kareem, and we had Elgin Baylor, we had Jerry West. Like, those are all the eras. So I'm a little bit nervous about this next one, because the media is coming. Yeah. That time and the expectations is different. And like DeLorean said, we are all Kobe fans. Go ahead and highlight that. I'll highlight it, Ash. That's what I'm saying. So like that expectation. In terms of
Kobe fans, do you know what they mean by that?
Yeah, I know. They're talking about the LeBron stuff. And I hate it, being honest. Because I'm like, bro, we have one of the greatest of all times, and you guys over here talking about,
yo, a lot of these kids were born into that.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, remember, it used to be one or the other. You team this or you team that, and there was a deep hatred for the other. So even though he came to the team, they never fully accepted it. Like it is what it is when it comes to some of the Laker fans, diehards.
But I have a question. What's going to make Laker fans happy?
Nothing. Championships. That's it.
Be honest with you. I was going to say winning the championships and him leaving. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Wow.
For some Laker fans, it's hard for them to be even like cheer as hard as they want to. I've heard it. I wasn't a Laker fan growing up, but I know a lot of Laker fans. And it's so hard for them to cheer for their team the way they want to because of that. They can't get over it for some reason. Jordan, you heard the same thing, right? Am I tripping? They cannot get over it.
Can't do it. That's all I'm like, bro.
They can't. I'm like, y'all can't get over it. It's like,
another great one playing, and I just don't understand it, bro. And like, please, when LeBron hoops, can we give the man credit? If you're a Kobe fan, you got to give him credit. Like last game, yeah, 26, 10, and 9 at 41 years old. I guess it's not enough for y'all. I don't know.
Look, we're start finding people on here.
Yeah, facts. And like, this is the thing, because let's really talk hoop. Because I don't like, because a lot of times I know a lot of people just talk about that. The way the Lakers can improve, the first thing, bench scoring. Jake LaRavia, he had 13 and 34 minutes. But you can't have two players go 26 and 24. Then also your third leading scorer is Jake LaRavia at only 13. I think one thing also too, they have to get DeAndre Ayton going. First couple of possessions, they're going to have to throw it into him. The only reason why I say this is because when Austin Reeves was in and was not hurt, he figured out the situation with Ayton. And it don't seem like we've seen the same thing on the other side from Brown and Luka in terms of that. I know Ayton's a different style that we're not adjusted to in terms of it, because you have to throw him the pocket pass. Usually with Luka, he likes the deep roll man, where you roll deep and then he gets a little shield off, shields the defender, and then does a little fake lob pass at the last minute for the dunk. Little different situation here, because I don't really see Luka as a pocket passer in terms of defining his big. He's never had to play that way. But Ayton is going to be key, because 4 points, 5 rebounds, and then in the game before that, what did he have? I think he had, 8 points or 9 points in that game? Like, Ayton got to get going for them. He had 9.6 rebounds. Like, Ayton, for me, is what's going to help this team. They need him to perform. Because all the wins that they've had, 18-11, 15-8, they need that from Ayton.
Yeah, Jordan, but some of the stuff that they need, they might don't have it, and they need to make moves. And the only way for them to make moves is to trade valuable pieces to get a lot more.
They can't, but you can't trade. You can't trade Brown.
Some people are like, hey, we're gonna have to give up one of the big three. one of them gonna have to go in order to get what they want.
Ron has to know the trade clause. So like, let's just throw that out the window. It's not happening.
I'm not saying it, but this is what Laker faithful. This is what the fans. This is what they like. They like, hey, we keep saying what we need. We need this. We need that. We need that. But guess what? We got to get rid of a piece to get what we need. That's what the Laker faithful saying. They're like, hey, we need this. We need this. We need this. Well, guess what? We strapped right now, so we got to get rid of one of these cats in order to get what we need. And obviously, it ain't gonna be Luka. That's what the fans are thinking and saying. I'm just being honest. That's what they're saying.
You can't trade LeBron. No trade clause. Just telling you, you can't trade LeBron. He's never been traded in his career. Let's start there, and he's on a no trade clause.
I know that. You ain't got to tell me. I know.
Who would they pick up if LeBron's gone?
Say what?
Who would they pick up if LeBron's gone? Because everyone wants Bron to go, but I'm confused.
It's not going to happen.
It's not a matter of who they want. It's just a matter of the fans want some flexibility and to be able to have options. And right now, their options are limited because they're paying all of these guys, and then they know Austin Reeves is also up for a big deal. And so it's kind of limited in who they can get, off the bench and the different things that they need. And so they're becoming impatient. The Laker Nation is impatient, and so they become unreasonable. They become unreasonable.
But that's not fair. But that's not fair to say too. Well, I mean, it's fair to say what you're saying, but from the Lakers fans, I feel like by you pushing out somebody, you guys have to come up with a solution to who you would bring on.
No, they don't. They just want the option. Right now, they're mad because they don't have options. They don't have options. They don't have the option to do anything.
But what option do they want once they get the option?
I mean, you don't never know what's out there until you're available. Right now, they don't even have options because, like I said, obviously you committed to Luka. Bron has a no trade clause that he would have to waive, and AR, he's hurt, but the way he started the season, it don't look like he's going nowhere. So fans are they're not reasonable. They don't understand the business of it.
I know someone who else is reasonable though. CRA. Bron saved the franchise. Oh my God. Thank you. Because they forgot 2016 to 2019, 2020. Hey, it wasn't looking very good. And then Bron comes in, win the championship, and then bringing the swag back in there. That joint electric in there now when LeBron came. Nobody want to give him man his credit. Let's just start there. I'm just starting there. And then 41 years old. At a very high level.
Yes, man. The Lakers is always going to be a good franchise.
No. Look. Norris, tell us. When you came to the NBA, when you first entered the league, and then when you left the NBA, what is that, like 8 to 9 year stretch, right? Mm-hmm. How did y'all look at the Lakers?
What you mean?
How did y'all look at the Lakers?
From a competition standpoint, they were just okay. They had Kobe or whatever, but from a value standpoint, I'm talking about from a value standpoint.
No, we're not talking value. Talk about how it was.
No. Because when you say the franchise, that you make it seem like their value was the Lakers' value was always.
He stayed the swag. I'm telling you, go.
Say that though, because from a value brand standpoint, the Lakers, no matter what, as long as Kobe was on the team, that brand was always.
It was there, but bro, how did y'all look? If Kobe, look,
the value was always.
No.
Don't say it like the Lakers, like they brand was that. The Laker brand is always up there with the Lakers, and I mean with the Boston Red Sox and the Yankees and the Cowboys. The Lakers is always.
We know that. I'm telling. We already discussed that. I'm talking about.
No. I just had to clear that up.
When you were playing from your rookie season down, when y'all were playing the Lakers, it was more of a Kobe game than a regular game. How about y'all? What was your mindset? Explain to us.
You playing the Lakers. If Kobe playing, they always got a chance. If Kobe ain't playing, obviously we're gonna probably win the game.
You gotta go to political answer. You gotta go political.
But no, I'm just saying, you're right. Bron did bring he brought the excitement back as far as winning. But I don't like when you say save the franchise because the Lakers didn't need save. They $1 billion friend and they was gonna always Laker brand stands alone. The Laker brand can stand by itself.
He saved the swag of the Lakers because we went a long few years of losing. Let's just be honest here.
Hold on, why are you saying we? You a Clipper fan? Oh, wait, hold up.
Years of losing. Bro, this is what I don't like about the LeBron hate. We went
don't call it hate either. Make sure it's hate.
No, we went 6-7 years of straight losing. Swag wasn't there. 6-7. Yeah, the swag wasn't there. LeBron come in, they lose 1 year. That first year LeBron gets there. Then immediately they end up changing the swag back to what it is accustomed to being, and that's winning. Win a championship. LeBron breaks the scoring record, and then he's balling at 41 years old, almost averaging a triple-double. And some haters are talking about, we don't need him. Yeah, y'all better watch out. Y'all do definitely need him to win a championship this year, by the way. Just being honest with y'all, as we look at the statistics, I mean, if y'all don't want to go there. So, I don't know.
How many years Bron been with the Lakers?
What do you mean?
How many years has he been with the Lakers?
7 years, 7-8 years.
Okay, so you gotta think people who've been Laker fans for
3D. I'm not. First off, I'm not a fan of no team in the league right now. Just being honest with you.
Wait, they're trying to attack Jordan right now. They're trying to attack.
Hey, and then too,
Laker fans.
Hey, this is what I'm saying. Like Kyrie and 3D. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't appreciate greatness, and this is my problem right here. You guys are going to be quick to say something else. Then a year later from now, when the team ain't winning, y'all going to have a complaint about something else. So that's my issue right now, is that we have a situation where LeBron is cooking. This team's always a playoff team. We went 7-8 years of the Lakers losing. Nobody remembers that. I remember it. Y'all probably weren't even watching the game.
But listen, you got to remember, people have been Laker fans for their whole life, not just for 7 years. Some people have been Laker fans for 25, 20, 19, 30 years. So this little 7-year span where they only got one championship, they remember years where they were competitive every single year. They've been years where they missed the playoffs or it was in the play-in, and they like, this ain't good enough. We bought this guy. No, this is what Laker fans I'm saying. I've talked to them personally. They like, yeah, we got the one bubble championship. Other than that, we don't even be making the playoffs. Barely be making the playoffs. This is what they're saying, and this is how they think. And they've been fans for 20, 30 years. So they not that impressed with all that. And they have a right to feel that way. The same way you got a right to say, well, hey, during my time, these 7 years, we've been relevant. So you can say both sides. They have a right to say, like, yeah, he came, he helped, but we only got one chip. And other than that, we barely be even in the playoffs. They can say that, and that's factual. And so you can't be mad. That's not hate.
Yeah, but bro,
who are they impressed with, though? Who are they impressed with in general?
That's
Laker fans have been Laker fans for like 25, 30, like life.
I don't want to hear them talk about the past. I'm trying to figure out what they're going to talk about right now.
Half of these people in here can't even name the roster in 96, bro. I'm being honest with y'all. So let's just start there. Number one. Everybody talk about that. And exactly, John.
Look, this is in 20 years, 7 years worse in the worst history. Look.
No, he's talking about that 7-year stretch. He said that 7-year stretch we talked about when you were playing, Norris, when y'all were having the Kobe game and getting autographs at the game, knowing that y'all were going to get the W against the Lakers during that time that you don't want to address, that we talk about on the side. What they're talking about.
We already addressed that.
I'm just telling you. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now.
And you're trying to compare that time. Kobe had already put 5 of them in there. So he can have that time. You can have that time when you can put 5 of them up there. You trying to get somebody else that title when he only put 1 in there, and the Laker fans is not rolling. That's all I'm saying. The Laker fans is not rolling with that.
This is my question.
I'm not saying it's fair. I'm just saying the Laker fans is not rolling.
A bad year. Look, LeBron James is averaging 22 points, 7 assists, shoot 51 from the field. Is that a bad year to me? I'm just trying to figure out. I mean,
read what Kyrie just said, bro. This is what they think. This is what they. I'm not a Laker fan, so I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care.
Still, hold on, real quick. If y'all trade LeBron, right? I've gone through every single scenario of guys that are available for you guys to trade, right? If you guys trade LeBron like all y'all want to do, right? The salary that you guys have to take on for multiple years is going to put you guys in the limbo to not go into that 2027 free agency signing, which is going to be the biggest one. So you got to have clear cap. That's the first thing. You guys want him to get traded. If you guys trade him, you guys are going to have to take on cap for multiple years that you guys are going to complain about to try and ship off. It's cool what you guys are doing right now. I'm just telling everybody to relax. Let LeBron finish this year out and go from there. Like, you guys keep talking about, this back and forth, but I'm just telling y'all, money-wise, financially-wise, you guys need LeBron to be on this team for now. So y'all going to have to sit back and play this year out, because if y'all trade him, y'all going to take on a lot more salary that y'all going to be able to bring out, just being honest with you guys, with how the salary cap works. So there's nothing there, because you guys can't get to that 52 million threshold and think y'all going to get an expiring deal. Y'all not. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you broke it down the business-wise, and what you're saying, obviously, I understand, but the Laker Nation ain't rolling. That's all I'm saying. They not really. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm saying is they're not rolling. They're not rolling. And listen, and I understand. I'm not a Laker fan, but just listening to them, I understand from them what they've seen in their lifetime. It's like I said, they've been Laker fans for 30-some years. They like, man, we ain't rolling. And I'm like, well, okay, well, see what you get. Y'all gonna, everybody gonna miss Brian when he gone. The whole basketball world gonna miss him. But if y'all ain't rolling, then y'all ain't rolling. And I get it.
Yeah.
Dill on TikTok said he could be great elsewhere. He's 40. It's year 23. Lakers need defense and younger players with Luka. What do you guys think?
Okay. Hey, look.
Hey, you know what that means when they say that, Ashten? Just know every time they say that, just know what they mean by that.
I understand. Ashten, what we gonna do? We gonna save all this now. What is today? January 12th. When LeBron leaves and we're complaining about something else, we gonna go back to these comments right here. And let
me screenshot it.
This was coming. I'm telling you.
Hey, FYI. Guess what? Laker fans, Yankee fans, Boston Red Sox fans, Cowboy fans, you know what they always do? No matter what, they're gonna always complain and have something to say. That's just what comes with the territory.
I'm just waiting for them to turn on Luka. They said we got Luka right now, and I know they're gonna turn on him.
I sent it. I'm like,
Luka, you got 30 minutes, big dog.
I was like, yo, let Bron finish this year out, take the blame like you always do. Give Bron the blame. Let Luka start figuring it out, being a part of the Lake Show another year. But then y'all gonna bring him right to that fire, and I sense it.
But Luka did just play in the finals a year and a half ago, though.
What do you mean a year and a half? Not last year, though.
No, I'm just obviously not last year. He got traded. What I'm saying, Luka just was a year and a half ago, was in the finals, though. So they believe that if they make the roster around totally centered around Luka, they can do that. That's what the Laker fans want to see. They want to see, can they replicate what Dallas just did?
Guys, I'm being honest with you.
Boogie on TikTok said, Cowboys, why aren't they catching strays? They started.
Yeah. Cowboys kind of crazy.
I'm saying though, the last time Luka played a full season, which was a year and a half ago, they played in the finals. That's what Laker Nation is excited about and they want to see. And so that's why they feel like LeBron is just so replaceable, which, like you said, they might be a little delusional, but that's what the Lakers fans want to see. They're like, well, Luka made it to the finals a couple years ago without that. So give him a chance here at the Lake Show, but not understanding that, you want your all-time great to go out gracefully and respectfully, but they don't see it that way. And so we'll see what happens. We're going to
see. I cover the team, so I'm there every time. When we lose 4 games, I see how the culture changes. So I'm already knowing what it's going to be like in very soon, honestly, with the team. So that's why I'm like, yo.
A1 mediator. I said you're the A1 mediator between all this Lakers talk.
Look, see, this is the comment right here. This Kyrie comment. This is what I always see right here. That's crazy, dog.
Ashten, let me tell you why. Because one, obviously I played in the league and I was with LeBron. I've seen him come to the team and then leave the team. So I've seen the reactions. 2, I know how good he is. I know his strengths and his weaknesses, and I can talk about both without hating and without glazing. So I can I can formulate an honest opinion of what the fans is really saying and wanting because I did it before. Because the same thing happened in Miami. When he came to Miami, they embraced him. It was still D-Wade City, but they embraced him. And then it started to become like kind of like LeBron centered, whatever. And then when he left, you had a side that was appreciative for him being there. And then you also had a side that was like, dang, he running again. And so I've been hearing this. And then guess what? When he left Cleveland the first time, guess who was in school in Cleveland? Me. I got to see him. I got to see Cleveland, downtown Cleveland when it was jumping. And I got to see what it looked like when he left and it was ghost town. So I've been having to defend this conversation for a long time. So I understand what the people are seeing and I understand what they're saying. And so I just, whenever you need a mediator for it, I could do it because I ain't gonna glaze him, but I ain't gonna hate him. I ain't gonna hate on him either.
That's real. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Spadicus said, do you think Luka and LeBron is a good fit with each other? Can LeBron play well off the ball?
I think that LeBron can fit with anybody. It's just a matter of what your expectations are. Do you expect him to have the same? It's not going to be the same as him and Kyrie, him and AD, or him and D-Wade because LeBron is not at that age. Now, they can still be effective. I don't know if they can win a championship. I don't know if they can win a championship, but they can definitely coexist where they both can put up productive numbers, of course, because LeBron know how to fit in and play with anybody. It's just a matter of, do you think that those two can be the best players on the championship team? It hasn't been proven yet, so I don't know.
Squeeze said it's a rumor at All-Star break LeBron will announce his last year. Y'all believe that?
I hope not.
I pray not.
This year was supposed to be the last one, though, for sure. It was. This year was supposed to be the last year. So, if not, next year's the last year. So,
you think so? You think Norris next year?
I really hope not. I really hope not.
Because y'all gonna see how different this NBA is.
I'm about to say, man, listen.
And Steph's clock gonna start ticking. KD's clock gonna tick for a little bit longer, but Steph's gonna start clicking, and then I'm gonna be. Hey, when all three of them dudes leave, I might do one of them because, bro, they did so much for the game.
I'm about to say, I'm gonna say this: we gonna miss Bron. Just understand that.
100%.
We're gonna miss Bron, and I enjoy seeing one. He's from Ohio, so I'm biased.
Yeah.
You
played with him too, which is crazy.
That's the second part. He's from Ohio, so no matter how much slander somebody give him or how good or bad he play, I'm rocking with him just from the simple fact he from the town. He's from Ohio. Second, he's my teammate, and so I got to see the day-to-day work that he puts in. I got to see the pressure that's on him every day, and he was a great teammate to me in Miami. He took care of me. So from that standpoint, that's why I can't slander from that standpoint. Basketball wise, he does great things, a lot more great, but there's other areas where sometimes he gets critiqued for it. That's just basketball. But this game is gonna miss him when he's gone. He's one of the icons. He is the icon of this era. Just like you had Jordan, Shaq, Kobe, LeBron is the icon. Like, whether you want to admit it or not,
icons are different in this era. Just being honest.
He is the pinnacle. When you think about from the 2000 to the 2025 era, the first name you need to be thinking about is LeBron James. Like, this ain't no glaze. You can't deny this. If you deny this, you're a hater. It's the LeBron. He's the iconic figure from branding, from winning, from records, from influence. His influence on everybody's getting traded or free agents doing what they do. LeBron directly influenced that. Player empowerment. So this is his era. He's the iconic figure of this era. So we're gonna miss that. We're gonna miss that.
My last question would be, who would be the face of the league once Bron is gone?
Well, Bron is no longer the face of the league right now. I don't think he's the face of the league right now, honestly. I honestly don't think he is the face of the league right now. He's the face of American basketball, but I mean.
Is there any face of the league right now?
I don't. That's what I was about to say. I don't know if there's a distinct face of the league right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, Monty, this is a great question. I want to read the last part. Why do y'all think people hate him? He got a lot of fans, but a star of his level, people want him to fail.
That's a good question.
I can tell you why. I know the answer why.
Question,
Jordan, did people want Jordan to fail like this?
Jordan went through that. Yeah, he did. He did. Before Jordan won a championship, the knock was there had never been a scoring champ that was a guard to lead his team to the championship. It was always you had to have a dynamic center or a tall, dominant center. That was the thing. Can a scoring champ, shooting guard, lead a team? He has the shoes. He's flying everywhere. He's doing this. But at the end of the day, he can't get it done. So Jordan did go through that. But the difference with LeBron is passive aggressive. Like, he doesn't always say exactly what he think all the time throughout his career. As he's gotten older, he's been a little bit more direct, but LeBron is passive aggressive. And that rubs some people the wrong way. Whether you like it or not, that rubs people the wrong way. And so it's not the Jordan hate. It's not the people who love Jordan more than LeBron. That's just basketball talk. It's always been comparison. But it's they don't like how he handles things, the passive aggressive way of handling things. And some people is cool with that. Some people don't rock with that. And that's a touchy thing, because you know how you are, Ashten. You tone sensitive. Like, talk to me the right way or I can't hear it. Some people like, just tell me what it is. I don't care. But that will rub some people. Those are two
different ways.
Two different spectrums. Like, and some people like, man, just keep it real, bro. And then other people are like, nah, don't keep it too real. Let's do this.
It's like, why are you yelling? What are you yelling for?
Yeah, it rubs this in the wrong way. So when he's passive aggressive, it rubs the people who like, bro, just be real about what it is.
Who want the direct
the wrong way. And then it rubs the other crowd. Like, some people like, man, this is the new era. This is how we do things. And so that's what it is. And I think that's why you have such a love-hate relationship. I've never met anybody who could be in the middle with LeBron. It's always been like love or hate.
For sure.
And I don't like that, because, you know, I can love and appreciate what he does for the game, and I can also critique unbiased without taking him down or taking another player down. I can say I love LeBron and how he played. He's an all-time great, while still saying I think Jordan's the best without slandering him.
For sure. That's kind of what
I can say. I like LeBron. I can say I like LeBron and I love Kobe, and I don't have to slander one to say I like the other one better.
Facts.
But a lot of people feel like that's threatening. Like, some people feel like they can't big up LeBron without tearing down Mike, and you can't big up Mike without tearing down LeBron. And that's the unfortunate part, because guess what? They're never going to play against each other, ever. So you should be able to appreciate LeBron, because it's not like they're going to get to lace him up and go at
it.
Yeah.
That's fair. They're saying that on TikTok too. They said Spadicus said, I think the hate is coming from him saying he's the GOAT. Manny said facts. Nah, I know more. Said Curry will be missed. Durant never did anything. I don't know about that one. Yeah, that was OD. And then Uriel Torres said they didn't even play the same version of basketball.
Speaking of this question, this right here, Squeeze, you said Curry and Durant got 4 years left, 3 to 4 years left. Well, we all miss them, but the game moves on and we got stars to carry on. This is why I agree with this, but also then there's a piece of it I do disagree with. And the game moves on and the stars carry on. The game does move on and the stars do carry on. They don't carry on to this magnitude, in my opinion, because just playing overseas 8 to 9 years for myself, Norris has played over there for a long time too. The icon level of those guys are way different. Like, those guys are icons compared to the international players. Now, them overseas dudes are rubbing their hands together like, we about to take over this whole hoop stuff. Whereas before, they would bow at the knee and say, yo, we can't mess with y'all. But now, these boys look at us as food a little bit. I'm being honest. And like,
taking the armor,
like Olympics, their expectation is gold. Whereas before, it's like, yo, guys, we hope we win gold. Now it's like, we're winning gold. And that's my difference right now between the icon level. Like, That Michael Jordan, LeBron, Steph, KD, I don't know if we ever get to that point in terms of U.S. star level and being icons, just being honest.
We will, bro. We will again. We will.
Not multiple, though. We had too many. We might have one or two that's an icon, but we ain't going to have a dream team of 10 where they like, yo, these guys, we can't mess with none of them. I don't know.
I don't know, Jordan. I mean,
I hope.
Will we go through a transition phase? We might go through a transition phase, maybe. But I think that we are going to be in good hands still because you got to remember,
I think we're in great hands.
Whole countries. Yeah, but I'm just saying, though, you got to give these young guys chances to grow. Anthony Edwards is going to continue to grow. Devin Booker is going to continue to grow.
Okay.
Cooper Flag, and them. You got to remember, our 19, 18, 17 unders always win the gold. So never forget that.
We win the
16
gold.
under, 17 under, 18 under, 19 under, 20 under. We still whoop the world. So we going to be okay. We're going to be okay, bro.
No, we're fine. I'm talking about them being icons. You know, before LeBron and Steph, KD, Jordan, Bird, all them, how they get looked at internationally is different. Now, they playing against those, it's a lot different now because they think they can beat them. It's different.
That's true, but like you said, though, like I said, it might be a transition phase, though. It might not be an icon that's in there right now, but Cooper Flag only 19, 20 years old.
But my question to you is, do you think we'll have an icon of 6 to 7 guys that are icons in 1 year?
Like in the whole era, I do think so. I think because
I'm talking about all playing at the same time, kind of like how we have
because the age. I remember they letting younger guys in now, so guys are gonna have longer chances to do it. Guys are younger, and I think Anthony Edwards is a veteran, but he's not even 26 yet. Jason Tatum might be 20. Jason Tatum is 27, I think. Jaylen Brown is only 28, and then there's other young, like I said, Cooper Flag and the people coming behind them. DJ DeBonza or AJ DeBonza. You got to think we got a lot of guys that's coming up. A lot of guys that's coming up that's going to have a chance to really be special in this league. And then you got the Cade Cunningham is in the league. You know what I mean? Like you got some Americans that can reach iconic level. You know, they just got to remember it took Steph some time. Steph wasn't an icon right away. It took Kobe a few years. You know, not everybody gonna be like LeBron or like Jordan. You know, those guys kind of walked in the league and was like, "Hey, I'm here." But like sometimes it takes you time to develop it. But once you get there, once Steph got there, guess what? It was up.
Yeah.
Once he got there, same with KD. KD averaged a lot of points, you know, when he was young. But once he got to a certain level, it was like, oh, transcended. And so we got to give these young guys a chance. I think we do have a chance to still have some icons. You got to think modern day icons. They might not be the same as, you know, like LeBron, but
I'm talking about the same as Bron and Jordan and them. I don't know if we ever.
Every year, you got to think before Jordan. Guess what? It was Magic and Bird. They was icon. Before them, it was guess what? Kareem and Wilt, icon. And guess what? After Jordan, guess what? Right after Jordan, guess what? Tim Duncan and Kobe and Shaq, icon.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to agree. I'm trying to agree, but now we got the European icons. That's the new era we're in now. Whereas before, to me, we didn't have as many European icons. If we even had even more than 2 to 3.
Is it more so European or international?
International icons. They're like I'm just saying, like, because you got Shea. We don't have any right now, like in terms of how it was back then. Is my thing is saying that.
You're talking about Americans? You mean Americans?
I'm saying, yeah, it's not going to be the same. Like we're not going. I don't know if we see the same level of icon.
Give them a chance. They'll get there.
I'm trying to give
Anthony Edwards just became the third youngest to get to 10,000. Like,
I agree with you, but now you see how the game's going. We got an all-star game between the international guys versus the NBA guys because they want to see them dudes beat us.
We're gonna get back.
Don't worry about all that.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to the normal ones because these young guys are gonna compete. Wemby and them gonna compete. These young dudes of the Thompson twins and all that, they not scared of competition in the All-Star game. They're going to bring the All-Star game back to what it's supposed to be. East versus West or captain versus captain, and they're going to play. This new stuff is
I hope international competes because I'm tired on our side when I see the young boys coming to the All-Star game and just it be a swag competition. I hope the biggest X factors for the All-Star game is going to be Jokic, and it's going to be Luka. But what I'm praying that happens with this All-Star game, I'm being honest with you, is that them Denny's, them Giannis's, them Shays, them Wimbies, they gonna come and compete.
Nah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
come and compete on the other side. Because it might get ugly if we don't, is what I'm saying, bro.
That's why it's gonna get back. Because Wemby gonna compete. If you don't name nobody else, Wemby gonna set the tone like how Kobe set the tone. Like how Kobe and CP3 set the tone. They gonna be like, hey, listen, if they don't play, embarrass them, blow them out. And as a ball player, you're not gonna let that happen. And if they do,
might be good. I honestly think
if they let that happen, if they let them do that to us, and they be like, man, I don't care, then America, we got much bigger issues in basketball.
Drop the bomb on that one.
Hey, first off, all y'all love to talk, bro. Love to talk. Hey, y'all can go at me as much as y'all want to. We embrace it. We embrace it over here.
All publicity is good publicity.
And we're going to put it on the screen, too. Ain't no hard feelings here. It's just a hoop barbershop talk. That's what we want.
Engage. We want engagement. Please engage. Because we got the rings.
Facts.
Oh.
Hey, yo, facts. Definitely agree with that.
No, perfect.
We'll do the picks tomorrow. I know we a little bit over time. We'll start having y'all picks of over and under the game that we like to play. Who is y'all dream guest? Y'all should get some top college players if you can. Yeah, we had a few. Ooh.
Yeah, we had a few. You must be new to the stream. We've already had a couple.
Yeah, we had a few. We about to start doing all that right now, and high school too. So you're gonna see all that come up.
We're gonna have to be on every day so you don't miss a guest.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have a general manager come up either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll hit him up and see.
You saw make it a surprise. We should make the guest a surprise so everyone has to lock in every day.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah,
make sure you guys... T3 and D said just play the All-Star game in July at LA Fitness. Then NBA players will compete and try.
Oh,
man, them kids gonna be on vacation, bro. This guy's hilarious.
They trying to relax during the off season a little bit for a week or so, or a month or so. But I appreciate y'all for hopping onto the stream. You guys know what to do. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share. Especially on YouTube. Come to YouTube so we can see all of your the chat as well as Twitter. We are also on TikTok as well. Y'all appreciate it. We're on at 8 a.m. PST, 11 a.m. Eastern, weekdays. Tap in. Love the chat. Love the talk. We will be on tomorrow. So we will see y'all then. And hit that like button like Vonnie's son said.
Hit that like button.
On that note, we are out.